Where you been? You want to eat? Want food? Come on. Come on. Come on. What? Hold your noise down. Elf? You want to eat? Go on. Junkin' Foo over here in Porterville. I actually come out here. I was going to try to do a video with this bird out here by the batteries. Yellow bird. So, yeah, anyway, I thought I may as well put the camera on. I may as well do a video. So that was Elf the cat. They're Manx. They don't have tails, or they don't have very little tails. That one's not got any tail to speak of. Been there watching some videos, and I thought I'd come out and do one. So I got my last tire on this thing. Got the last one mounted, put on there. And $130 to get this one mounted. I took that off the rim, but tubeless. They had to put a new, I can't remember, what do they call them, gourds? It ain't a valve stem, or to me it's a valve stem. And I was out here looking at the hydraulics on this. This morning, got to get rid of some of this junk. I ain't got no room to work. I think our 3-foot is like 140 now. It don't go down again. Got that tire mounted. But yeah, I was out here. I found out the training fluid I got a book in there, but I had to look, and I kept looking for this valve thing under there. There it is. And that door was open. It's got a latch that holds it shut. And I decided I was going to get on that step and look in there. And that door, I smacked my head on it, about knocked me off the step here. Head was bleeding a little bit, quit. And it actually hurt for a while until the pain went away, then it quit hurting. So anyway, this is something I've been messing around with. Got the tire, got this one, the blocks that were stuck underneath there, got them out yesterday too. Get the jack out from under there, they're stuck. So now I got to figure out what the drive issue is, and I got the manual, but it don't really tell me much information. I do know you don't want to smack your head on that door. So yeah, and I found out, I couldn't figure this out before, this battery box. I thought, why do they make that battery box well you can't get the batteries out? But then I figured, oh, if you lift up on this, I cleaned these out somewhat, if you lift up on this, tilt it sideways, you put the battery in there, because I was going to mount them different. Then I gotta clean this side out. I already did the other side. Got this one a little bit. Put that back under that angle right there. That shuts, and then there's 2 bolts that go on each side. So I'm gonna try to put them back in there. I'm sure these probably been set in quite a few years. I'm gonna get new batteries, I think. Them ones ain't doing nothing. I don't think they would even think of taking a charge. So usually when I get them, I can go to the farm store, and I can keep them great big ones, and I can turn them in a little garden tractor battery for the core and actually make some money on them. That's the same thing here. This one cleaned out pretty good. I was going to do a little bit more, and I actually cut the ground cable because I wasn't going to put them back in there. But that needs to be ground, and I think I'm going to move it someplace. Maybe not. Clean and grind it all up. Yeah, got this lip right there. to be able to do is get this running so I can put all my metal in one of my gondolas or something out there, and actually have something that's got enough ump to lift it, and then load it on the trailer and take it in. I need to extend my forks to lift cars probably. I'd probably lift them somewhat or throw a chain over, but I want to get longer forks. And I showed this stuff before, but man, that's some good heavy steel there. I got, what, 3 of them right there? 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Definitely heavy. We loaded one on, me and another guy, by hand, and then the rest of them, he said, let's use the backhoe. So we used his backhoe. I'll come out here tomorrow maybe if I got time and work on this thing. It's pretty greasy. Got somewhat clean clothes on today. I'll get in trouble if I don't change them. Yeah, there's a junking pool over here in Porterville. There's this tire, the old tire come off there. I couldn't get the bead off the rim, so I had to cut it with a sawzall and grind it. And pretty thick and really heavy. And that ring there went to the garbage today. I set it out there and they took it. So I had to use a backhoe to break that bead down, and it didn't want to break. It was so rusty. Finally got it down, and I said, yeah, I'm going to take it in and get it mounted. See what was getting my toe. Then, got a chunk of that metal cut out of there. This is actually going to be some kind of a ram. This is the other outrigger for this truck. And that's the same size. I made a cardboard template. Made that the same size. So the plan is, of course it probably ain't going to work. It might get lucky. To get this other outrigger on that side out. So I'm going to weld some I-beam to this side. Line that all up in there so it's level. And that outrigger comes all the way to about here. So this is going to come in there and hopefully be able to push that with a ram and heating it with a torch. So I'm going to make I think I'm going to make a bracket out here to put my ram on and bolt it to here where the I-beam will go through and center it real good and put a whole bunch of pressure on it. And hopefully push that thing out. But I might have to take this project out back and get this big one going first. They're not the order I got them, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I know I'm kind of too much stuff up here to do anything. Got to clean this up and get my free fuel oil over here and get it in a container. And we got the tractor show coming up in 2 weeks. So get some stuff done. Don here, he ain't got much to say. Anyway, this is the junking fool hanging out with Don over here in Porterville. Got a couple bites on our old truck, but haven't sold it yet. And maybe we won't, I don't know. Getting the batteries over here picked up. That's the one out of the wheel loader. Price of scrap went up 20 bucks a ton at one place around here, so it ain't very much. It's 90 a ton. And I think there's still 10 cents a pound on electric motors. And I don't know about the copper. And we all know what the aluminum looks like. Not so good. Stainless, not so good. It ain't hurting nothing sitting there. Ain't getting rich, but somewhat out of the way over here. That's one pile. We got some more out back. Got a gondola full of it out there. But anyway, it ain't worth much, so one of these days maybe start tearing it apart. A lot of it's already clean, but anyway, Junkin Pool over here in Porterville. Hope you all had a good day. Thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. Whatever floats your boat. Have a good one. Goodbye now. Thanks for stopping.